This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
I'm curious about how a match like this is put together. So let's remind everybody, we get 29 minutes and 3 seconds. It's the Dudleys, Rhino, and DDP teaming with Booker T to take on Steve Austin, Kurt Angle, Chris Jericho, The Undertaker, and Kane. It's a 10-man tag. And I don't know shit about wrestling, but what I've heard a lot of is, boy, if it's an 8-man tag or a 10-man tag, it's going to be a clusterfuck. How difficult is it?
It most likely will be.
How tough is it to put together a 10-man tag?
It's the toughest thing to do, especially 10-man. 8-man, 6-man, those are tough enough, but 10-man is even tougher. The thing is, you hear that saying, make sure you get your shit in.
Yeah.
That didn't happen here that night. The guys were playing toward the match, what was best for the match. And these guys didn't want to get their shit in. And most of these guys understood, when you get your shit in and you lose, it makes you look that much weaker, because your shit is your trademark moves, your finish, your false finishes. You get that stuff in and you lose, it makes you look like even a bigger loser.
Right.
And these guys were working toward the match. They wanted to make the match the best match possible. So we layered the match, and everybody was on cue with each other. We all agreed with everything. Nobody had an attitude. Nobody tried to get their shit in, quote unquote. It was all about building this match to the best match it could be. And it was an awesome match. For a 10-man tag, this was about as good as you can get.
You hadn't worked Diamond Dallas Page at all at this point, right? I mean, you had the singles match with Booker T. I think you had done some stuff with Rhino by this point. But I'm curious, for whatever reason, DDP had earned a reputation amongst a lot of other talent that he wanted to script everything out. And I think he used to write it in a BlackBerry, and I think Undertaker maybe ribbed him about it one time, and it became in fashion to rib him about this. These days, everybody scripts everything. He was ahead of his time. Right. Did he have that kind of heat with the rest of the guys at that point? Did you see a problem with him wanting to lay everything out, or did you just find that not to be true, that wasn't actually the case?
Well, I didn't work directly with him, so I didn't know. I heard about it. Actually, Chris Benoit told me a story where DDP scripted a match where it was 12 pages long, typed. And Chris was like, you know what, screw this. He tore it up and he left the arena. And DDP was looking for him to go over the match, and he couldn't find Chris anywhere. And Chris didn't show up till 5 minutes before the match started, so that DDP couldn't have his scripted match. Chris basically carried him through a match, I guess, is what happened. So Chris was trying to rib him back by not allowing the match to be scripted. And that's what I was told by Chris. I don't know how true it is, but I actually believe Chris, because he's been honest with everything he's ever said to me before that.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.